Hello and welcome to Kim's Cozy Corner. I am in the garden again and we are getting ready to plant another bed and we're going to use our new SEESII Cordless tiller. Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am still in the process of trying to get my garden in for the year. I have a bed that we need to kind of till up just a little bit. I am out of my happy frog, and so I got to make whatever's in this bed work. And it's a little bit compacted because we really haven't gotten good growth of anything in this bed in several years. It is super compacted. The soil at the bottom of this bell is of this bed is heavy clay. So we are going to use this new SEESII Cordless tiller to help us loosen up the soil just a little bit to prepare this bed for our use. My plan was to take this to the community garden to get that garden started up, but y'all, it is wet. It is soaked. Everything's underwater right now except for this bed right here. So that's why we're working right here. Now I have a whole bunch of vegetables that's ready to go in this space, so we need to prepare the bed. This new SEESII tiller comes with 2 battery packs. These are 20-volt batteries is what it says it has on here. The handle is adjustable. You can adjust it up or down, right, depending on your height and what's comfortable for you, and that helps from an overall ergonomic standpoint. You can also adjust to make this longer or shorter depending on your height, and I'm short, so you know I have it all the way down. And it comes with the safeties right here. So when you get ready to start it up, you got to hit the safety button before it starts. To put this together, it wasn't that difficult. It comes with the instructions and everything. And I'm telling you, going battery powered is so much better than electric. I had an electric tiller a long time ago, and I was always fighting the cord, trying to get the cord to some power source. With this being battery powered, we don't have to worry about that. And y'all, I've done a lot of work with SEESII over the years. I've done everything from pole saws to hand saws to electric shears, and their products don't disappoint. So we're going to try this one out right now. To be honest with you, I had already started, but I didn't have my microphone on, so we had to start over. But anyway, we are going to lightly take care of the soil that's on top. I'm only trying to go no more than 4, at most 5 inches deep. I don't want to disturb the soil that's really down low. It's heavy clay down there, and I'm not trying to pull that up top. There is Happy Frog in here, which is my preferred potting soil that I use in my beds. But y'all, I'm out. So let's get this turned on. It's handling very easy. Y'all, I'm making quick work of this space. And I'm hitting the side of the bed, so I need to be careful. Y'all, this is pretty easy. And y'all, that's it. This bed is now ready to receive the plants that I need to put in it. And this took me what? A minute? 2 minutes? And the soil is all ready to go. It's nice, it's fluffy. It'll be easy to get the plants into the soil using our new cordless tiller. And this is a teeny little tiller. My last tiller, y'all, was huge. I can easily hang this up on the wall and it's not going to take any space whatsoever. But now, y'all, the bed is ready. Y'all wait till I get to the community garden. This will be the first thing that I take with me to the community garden. We got the bed ready. Let's go finish putting everything in the bed. Y'all look at this. Look at that. Wow. Now, one of the things that we always do on all of our beds is cover them with a leaf mulch every winter. And so that's what's been on this bed all winter long. And so now all of that leaf mulch, that's just like fertilizer, y'all. It's breaking down and becoming our compost, if you know what I mean. I'm going to go ahead and fertilize the whole bed. We're going to mix this in just a second. So this bed didn't get any new Happy Frog. So I have to make sure that I get that fertilizer throughout the bed. So we're going to mix that fertilizer in. One of the other things about the SEESII is that there'll be a link in the description below. Like with all their products, the link will be below. And there will be some type of coupon code down there as well if this is something you're interested in. Now, I don't believe in tilling deep. I think you should leave that root structure that's down below, or that soil structure, I should say. But if you're compacted, you got to do something to loosen that soil up just a little bit. And that's where we were becoming in this bed right here. But the SEESII made quick work of that, didn't it? Wow, this bed is ready to go. Look at that. Fully ready to go. All I got to do now is put in what I plan on putting in this bed. So let's talk about that real quick. Let's also talk about the sun. The sun comes up over there and it goes down over there. So I need to put my taller plants in the back. So for my taller plants, and I don't have real tall plants for this bed, y'all, I got Sugar Rush peach peppers, and here's a picture of that. I also have Bonanza eggplant. Here's a picture of that as well. I have more celery, and actually this is the first bed of celery, yes, over here at the neighbors. So this will be the first bed of celery. I have a couple, and I do mean only a couple, lettuce plants, which is winter density, by the way. And here's pictures of everything I'm getting ready to put in this bed. And then the last thing I'm going to add to this bed, and you already know what it is, onion. I got onion everywhere, y'all. Onion coming out my ears, but I got it. We're going to plant it and make sure that we got enough to give away, not just enough to eat. So we're going to be putting in Elsa Craig. Here's a picture of it right there. I said it right for once. Elsa Craig. And we're also going to be putting in red burgundy. Those are the two types of onion. So the onion are the shortest. So that's why the onion's going down here on this end. The next shortest thing I have is going to be the lettuce. And I don't have enough for a whole row, so the lettuce needs to be on this end because the sun's going to be behind me, coming up and going that way. So the lettuce needs to be on this end so it doesn't get shaded out by the tall plants. You see what I'm trying to do, right? I'm using the square foot garden method, which means I can put one plant for every square foot. So I got room for, and I only have 3 sugar rush plants, but we're going to put 3 sugar rush plants in here. And then on the end, we're going to put that lettuce. And when I say soil life, y'all, I'm talking about the beneficial things like earthworms, right? I want them to stay happy in the soil that's down here. And I see them down here. So hopefully they're going to stay happy down there and not come up and get me all creeped out. I like earthworms. I just don't like to touch them. Since these are all transplants, y'all, for everything except for the onion, I will be adding mycos, which is a mycorrhizal. Ugh, the worms are coming out, y'all. Ugh. I want to make a sugar rush hot sauce this year. And I was hoping for a whole bunch of sugar rush plants, but y'all, I only ended up with 3. But that's okay. So we're going to loosen the root structure. We're going to sit them down in here, and then we're going to just cover them up. And now they'll be able to easily spread out in this soil because we took that tiller and loosened it up nicely. So hopefully this sugar rush plant will be very happy because it has room to move out and stretch out, if you know what I mean. For the 2 lettuce plants that I have, And y'all, they've been in there a long time, a long, long time. It is called Winter Density. It's the plant that'll last the longest once it gets cold or cooler. So it's a better fall lettuce than it is going into summer. But hey, that's the lettuce I just happen to have. So that's the lettuce we're going to use, y'all. So I'm going to keep putting all of these plants in, and I'll bring it back as soon as I have this bed fully planted out. So y'all, I'm finished with the bed. I got my sugar rush peppers back here, got a little bit of lettuce right there, eggplant, celery, and onion. And I decided to only put one kind of onion in this bed since I have onion there and 10 places over there. But the bed is in. All we got left to do is water it in. So this new SEESII Cordless tiller made putting that bed in super quick, especially since I knew the soil was compacted and we were going to need to do something a little different. If you're interested, links to everything will be below. And as always, I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope to see you back here again real soon at Kim's Cozy Corner Garden. Talk to you soon. Bye.